I was trying to get disciplined and get consistent on certain things. It never worked for me. Because what I was doing, I was just self-abusing myself and hating myself and shaming myself for not doing certain things in my life. I was telling myself, Diana, you gotta be disciplined. Other people were telling me this, actually not me, other people were telling me, Diana, you gotta be disciplined, you gotta be consistent, you gotta stick to something like one or whatever. It never worked for me, okay? And if you are someone for whom discipline haven't been working, maybe it's not for you. At the end of the day, the best thing you can do with your life is just to feel good. And feeling good is the only thing that matters. Because if you are feeling good right now, you are having a good life. You are basically successful because it just goes down to the way you feel. I think this discipline concept is just not for everyone. When we try to apply one single rule for every single one of us, it's just, we're all individuals. You gotta find your own flow. Maybe for someone discipline is working, and it certainly does. Even if this idea is so popular and everyone just loving this idea so much, it must be working for someone. I'm not saying anything, but maybe you are the one for whom it hasn't been working. And you think there is something wrong with you, that you think you're not disciplined, you think you're not consistent, you think you're self-sabotaging. Well, self-sabotage doesn't even exist. If you actually can't do something, it's only because you put so much resistance and expectations of yourself that you can't even move. You feel frozen, you feel numb, because you have so much negative energy around you, you can't do anything. And all this negative energy is created by you thinking that you should do things in a different way, thinking that you should be more disciplined or more consistent. You shouldn't do anything. You don't have to do anything in this life, okay? You are alright. You are fine. Just relax, chill, and start from there. If you wanna lay on a sofa all day and watch TV shows, please do. It might last for a couple days, maybe for a couple weeks, maybe even for a couple months or couple years, I don't know, but it's not gonna last forever, because at the end it's boring and you want to do something else with your life. And if you don't want to do anything with your life, that's also fine, because you don't have to do anything literally here. You don't own anything to me, you don't own anything to your parents, to society, to yourself. You are only the one who is making these promises and breaking these promises. What if instead of trying to make promise, do certain exercise every day or eating healthy every day, you make promise to be loving to your body, and maybe you will automatically start eating healthy because you love your body. Why would you put piece of meat who has been suffering on these horrible farms for years, and now you putting this piece of meat in your body? It just doesn't feel right. You just can't do this. Not because you are disciplined. It's not even attractive to you, you know? When you set yourself on a certain state of mind where you love your body, you just don't put shit inside your body anymore. When you set your mind that you love and appreciate your clear, sober mind, you just don't do drugs or alcohol anymore, because you just love clarity of your mind. When you set your mind that you love spreading love and just doing something out of joy, you becoming consistent on YouTube. When you set your mind that you love feeling healthy and strong and good in your body, you just start doing some exercise or stretches because you notice you feel better after this. It's all because of love, not because of discipline. Try a different approach. Instead of abusing yourself and saying things, I shouldn't do this, I should do like this, just say, I love my body. The more you cultivate this idea of just that you love your body, that you love your life, the less damage you want to make to your body, the less damage you want to make to yourself, to your life, to the people around you. Love just heals everything. With love, you don't need discipline. I see this discipline as a self-abuse. I don't see this as a self-love at all. But that's just my subjective perspective. I'm just completely opposite of this idea. And I'm recording this video for someone who is maybe feels the same way about discipline, or for whom discipline haven't been working like for me for many years, and just try a different approach of love. For example, I've been smoking for many years. I wasn't smoking much, but I was still smoking, and I knew it's something that doesn't serve my life, and I wanna let go eventually of this habit at all. And I never forced myself, oh, I have to quit smoking. I just knew, I set my mind, when the time is right, I will let go of this habit. That's it. As long as it serves me, as long as it's here and somehow it's keep coming up and I keep want to smoke this cigarette, it means it serves me in some way. I don't have to understand in what way it serves me, but my body just wants to smoke. And when it wants, I smoke. And at some point, I just stop. That's it. I never quit smoking. I just don't remember when was last time I ever smoked anything. Because I was cultivating this idea of me, of my body as a temple. And now it's kind of hard to imagine myself like taking this smoke inside myself. It literally burns my neck and burns my lungs. Why would I do this to myself? That just seems so absurd for me. It seems like past version of myself was smoking and it was natural for her, and I don't blame, like she was feeling certain way and maybe this cigarette was a stress relief for her or something, I don't know, but for a while it's been working for her. But for this version of myself who is in love with life and with my body, it just seems very, very absurd. That's it. My idea is you don't have to force yourself into something that feels unnatural and not you. If the smoking is part of your life and you truly enjoy smoking, please smoke. But if you are someone who is stepping on the path where you appreciate your body, appreciate your health, and you just like breathing and feeling the sweetness of oxygen, maybe at some point this habit will just not serve you anymore. Maybe, but maybe it will. I'm just saying, we are here to enjoy life. We are here to feel good about the life, about the moment, about ourselves right now, in this very moment. There's no such thing as future. For whom you are doing? You are abusing your present self for the future self? What? Future you doesn't exist. There is a brick might come to my head now and I might die when I go to crazy hike again or eat these mushrooms again and I might die and I don't exist. What kind of future me you talking about? I'm doing this for the present me. We are here to enjoy each other, to enjoy ourselves in this very moment right now. And at some point, if you're present enough, you just notice that somehow good habits, even I don't like much separating good from bad habits, some habits serves you more in life than other. You just notice this, that's it. If you're present enough, if you're present in your body, if you're present in your life, you notice that certain habits just works better and you just start amplifying them. But not because you're disciplined, just because you love life and you love moment and you love yourself. That's it. This approach of life got me so much further than discipline ever could. It's a longer road, but it's much more steady and much more profound and confident road rather than discipline. Because with discipline you say, I quit tomorrow, I quit smoking tomorrow, that's it. Yeah, you might quit tomorrow for 1 week, or maybe for 1 month, or maybe for 1 year. But with love you say, okay, this habit is in my life and it serves some part of me. But I have an intention to cultivate self-love for my body, for my health, and for my lungs. And maybe with this kind of intention and love approach, you will smoke for another couple of months, but eventually you quit. You quit and you won't even notice how you quit. Eventually, this habit will just not be part of your life anymore. That's it. Please share in the comments below what kind of things you try to cultivate in your life, and maybe discipline hasn't been working for you, I have been working for you. What kind of things you would like to integrate, and how can you integrate these things with love approach? Every single video on this channel, and you can see I'm pretty consistent. It's not because of discipline, it's because of love. Because I love you. I love you so, so much. You're a beautiful human being. Thank you so much for being here.